Inside our planets, living 100 to 200 miles beneath our surface, are 1,837 reptilians. This number has gone up. There are 18,000 gray clones living inside the Earth and on our moon. The Alpha Draconans have had space travel for 4 billion years. They're an incredible race. They're an incredible race. They've achieved great things. But they're bullies. They're jerks. And that's a judgment. And I'm taking that judgment myself. That's my judgment based on what I know about them. They don't like human beings. They have been abducting children, and many of the children are like not here anymore. This is why children are disappearing all over the world. They are vanishing without a trace. Some of them are being taken by the Greys. Westchester County, New York, the last 3 years, 5,000 children have vanished without a trace. Without a trace. The government knows what's going on, but they're harmless. They're helpless to do anything about it. And the reason they don't want to bring it up is because they let the bastards in here in the first place. They cut a deal. They cut a deal. They sold us out. Nobody really knows exactly how far the Draconans are because they're incredibly elusive. Basically, they pretty much stay to themselves. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. That's kind of where it is. They have nowhere else to go.
I was at this place when I was a kid. There's a lab, and it's underneath the ground in New Mexico, but it's not Los Alamos. And in the late 60s and early 70s, they were studying moon rocks and charting the ocean bottom. And then all of a sudden, this group of scientists was disbanded. I have friends that have been looking for property in that area. There's whole groups of property in New Mexico. Even though it's available, you can't purchase it. And I think it's in this area, and you mentioned it on a tape. Do you know anything about it?
Well, it's quite a state. You're talking about Dulce, you're talking about Manzano Mountains, Las Lunas. There's all kinds of areas. I was in New Mexico over the harmonic convergence in August of '87, and I was in Angel's Fire, and I have a friend who lives on the national forest there, and I loved New Mexico. That's the last time I've been there, and I know that it's honeycombed like a beehive everywhere underneath it. So that's all I know. Where this particular place is, it could be almost anywhere there. I know there are huge underground facilities and trains and things of that nature underneath it. That's all I know. But I love New Mexico. I have a lot of friends there that I would love to go and visit. But I've been asked not to go, and I'm going to honor that. I'm definitely going to honor that.